I am back. Road Transfer Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, here we go. It looks like there's been a little change of plan for one radical socialist DA up in Manhattan known as Alvin Bragg. His little grand jury, delayed, called off, canceled. What is going on here? Do we really know what's going on? We don't know what's going on. I know that the House GOP is putting some pressure on Alvin Bragg, but I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. And something to do with grand jury issues. Maybe they don't want to indict Trump. Is that interesting? Maybe. I don't know. Grand jury investigating Trump over hush money called off for Wednesday, delaying possible indictment vote. I've got Post-Millennial. Got a little Fox News on here, reluctantly, but I've got them on here anyway, and we'll take a look. According to two law enforcement officers, the grand jury investigating former President Donald Trump for his alleged involvement in a $130,000 payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels on the eve of the 2016 election has been canceled for Wednesday. Now, keep in mind, the feds tried this whole shit show at one time, and it didn't work out too well. A lot of people believe that Michael Cohen is going to be the lead witness here. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe something happened. The grand jury has been meeting on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays to hear evidence related to payments made to Daniels. It is unlikely the grand jury will meet for the rest of the week, delaying the process into next week, one source told Business Insider. The grand jury's deliberations are secret, and prosecutors are prohibited from discussing what happens during them. The pause in the grand jury's activity follows the unexpected testimonial on Monday of Robert Costello, who was allowed to address the grand jurors at the defense's request. Business Insider reports star prosecution witness Michael Cohen had told reporters as recently as last week he expected to be the grand jury's final witness. Had that remained the plan, Cohen's testimony, which concluded last Wednesday, would have been quickly followed by a deliberation and vote. Costello, who previously served as Cohen's legal advisor, said he attacked his former client's credibility during his testimony. It is not known why Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, temporarily halted the grand jury's proceedings. Trump commented on the grand jury's proceedings on Truth Social, claiming that Bragg is having a hard time with the grand jury. Okay, there we go. Prosecutors are prohibited from disclosing grand jury details. Now, let's see what Fox News has got. The grand jury was slated to meet Wednesday and was expected to hear from at least one additional witness, but Fox News has learned Bragg's office, quote, canceled the proceedings. The grand jury was notified Wednesday morning and was placed on, quote, standby for Thursday, a source told Fox News. We can't confirm or comment on grand jury's matters, Bragg's office told Fox News. Two sources familiar told Fox News Digital on Wednesday that the grand jury canceled amid, quote, major dissension from within the district attorney's office. One source claimed the DA's office is having trouble convincing the grand jury on potential charges due to, quote, weakness of the case. Okay, we're peeling back some curtain now. Despite rumors of a potential imminent indictment, sources familiar told Fox News Digital that Trump has not been formally notified about whether Bragg actually plans to bring charges against him. Oh, Lord. You know what is crazy about this? Trump got wind of it. I'm sure somebody told him Bragg's intentions. He goes out, makes it public. Massive backlash, right? But also massive backfire because we know Trump's numbers are starting to skyrocket in the polls. I mean, it doesn't help that DeSantis hasn't made himself look like he's worth a tinker's damn at this point, all of a sudden. And that's neither here nor there. We won't get into that right now. That's a video or a rant for a different day, but I am really disappointed in DeSantis not seizing this opportunity because he could have solidified himself as the one major contender in 2028, and he chose to go after Trump with Piers Morgan on top of it. I can't stand that douchebag. Sources told Fox News, though, that there remains a real chance Bragg does not choose to indict the former president. Bragg, when he took over as district attorney in January 2022, stopped pursuing charges against Trump and suspended the investigation indefinitely. According to one of the top prosecutors who resigned from the office in protest, prosecutors Mark Pomerantz and Kerry Dunn, who had been leading the investigation under former DA Cyrus Vance, submitted their resignations after Bragg began raising doubts about pursuing a case against Trump. I remember that. I did a video on that. The possible charges stem from the $130,000 hush money payment that then Trump lawyer Michael Cohen made to adult film star Stormy Daniels, whose legal name is Stephanie Clifford, in the weeks leading up to the 2016 presidential election in exchange for silence about an alleged encounter with Trump in 2006. Federal prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York opted out of charging Trump related to Stormy Daniels' payment, and even Cohen implicated him as part of his plea deal. The Federal Election Commission also tossed its investigation into the matter in 2021. That's the thing. A lot of people have looked into this, and they keep getting stonewalled. It's not going anywhere. Okay? It's not going anywhere. And they're making themselves look like fools. And look, this entire chase by Alvin Bragg is nothing more than a political ploy that was supposed to make it where possibly Trump they could keep Trump from running in 2024. Now, look, there's always the chance there's a Joe Biden in the woodpile on all this, and I think we all suspect that this may have been directed down from the White House to begin with. However, in doing so, they thought, oh, this is going to really make Trump look bad, except it hasn't, and his popularity has grown. Not only has his popularity grown, but the main person that was going to run against him now looks worse. So one could say if this was some kind of Democratic strategy behind the scenes, the shit has royally backfired massively. I could have told them that. As soon as it was brought up that he would be indicted and that he could be arrested, I mean, the rallying cry, the rallying point behind that, much like what happened in Mar-a-Lago, I mean, you started a brush fire and then poured gasoline all over it. I mean, Trump is now more popular than ever. I am talking to more and more people that are like, honestly, I was pretty close between DeSantis and Trump, and now it's just Trump. Again, DeSantis hadn't done himself any favors, but you get the point. This is what the Democrats don't seem to understand about the fire and the fury behind us supporting Trump. We expect him to do something like this, and every time they come after the man, we just want to support him more. We just want to support him more. And that's not working out for them very well, is it? It's politically motivated. There's something behind it. They had this idea that this grand vision, delusions of grandeur in their head, the little thought bubble coming out to the side, and they're fantasizing about Trump in handcuffs being led in, when the picture of that, when it becomes real, does nothing but put Trump into presidential office in 2024, provided there's no election shenanigans. Again, we got to learn how to play that game. So, anyway, there you've got it. Canceled for now. May or may not take a look at it Thursday. And some believe, at least based on that Fox News report, and you can take that however you want, But there's some talk that he may no longer be able to have a case here. The grand jury may not sign off on it. This has already been pushed aside multiple times in the past because they didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out in way of anything significant they could go after the man for. There you go. I don't know. You tell me. I mean, really? Has this... and I'll get these couple of guys that as soon as one of our video drops now, they swoop in and they downvote. Oh, good. They're finally going to get him. Please. You better wrap your head around the fact that this man is getting back into office provided he doesn't get screwed. You know? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.